The programs that we wrote in the last chapter did a calculation and then exited. But what if you want to allow a user to run as many calculations as they like without having to restart the program each time? Let's write a program that allows a user to calculate the sum of two numbers as many times as they like to. And for this, we'll use the do while loop. Okay, here we have a new class called add numbers. Inside of the main method, what we want to do is we want to prompt the user to enter their first number, then prompt them to enter the second number. We're going to add those numbers again, and then we're going to ask them, do they want to do another calculation? So we're going to run this at least one time, and that's the purpose of the do while loop. So we'll write the word do followed by the curly braces. Notice there's no condition here because the do while loop doesn't check the condition until after the loop has been run one time. So we put all of the statements that we want to execute here, and then at the end of the do loop, we add the while and then the condition. So this is the format. We'll go ahead and we will declare a sentinel variable. So let's just make this a Boolean, and we'll call it again and set this to false. And so we'll say while again. So this is a Boolean condition. That's why I don't have to put any other operators in here. This is just going to be true or false anyway. So we'll go inside of here and we'll ask them for the first number and the second number, and we'll sum the numbers up. Let me do that really quickly. Okay, so we have the do while loop. We've written our statements, we're going to print it out, and now we're going to need to update this sentinel, because remember, the sentinel was set here, but inside of the loop there has to be an opportunity for this to be updated. So we'll just go ahead and prompt the user and ask them if they want to run again. Now, this is giving us a little warning saying that we don't even need this false, because with a do while loop, we're not going to use this value until we get here. And by then, this value has already been updated. So we don't even need to initialize this. We can just say Boolean again, and that's fine. Let's give it a go. So we'll say our first number is 2, our second number is 5, the sum is 7. Would you like to start over? Okay, so it went inside of here, ran all of this, prompts us, and actually we'll need to do true or false. So let's make that very clear, but we'll do true. And then it'll say enter the first number again. So notice it goes back inside of the loop. This time let's say 2 and 3, and then this time we'll say false. So here are the key points about the do while loop. Just like the while loop, it's also controlled by a condition. That condition is tested after the completion of the loop. So the loop will always run at least once. So it's good to use the do while loop when the loop should run at least one time, and based on the situation, may not need to repeat. Now let's review the steps of a do while loop. First, the statements inside of the loop are executed. Again, be sure to update the sentinel here, and then the condition is checked to determine if to run the loop again.